Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Blue Stew. The Blue HQ, as I like to call it. I'm going to try not to be aggravating with that. So I'm definitely going to be drinking water. See if some folks come on in the room. Probably should have notified people I was going live, but I think I did notify people I was going live. So, yeah, we just here. Very much feeling a little interesting about my conversation tonight, but I'm going to get into it because I feel led to do it. So, I don't know. I don't know how my conversation is going to go tonight. It's going to be interesting. I can guarantee you that. If y'all can, for those of you who are in here, let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm trying my hardest not to pay too much attention to these comments and stuff because, I don't know, I just got to release, just got to have a real conversation, have an honest conversation, as Blue Note say, in my Blue Note voice. Can we have an honest conversation here today, folks? That's what I intend to do. Hold on, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be in the way. I don't know that I set up my stuff right, but at any rate, if somebody can let me know if y'all can hear me and everything, because I definitely don't want to start talking and just be talking and then nobody can hear me, because that ain't cute at all. Happy Monday. Blessings. Facebook. Blessings. IG. Nobody's going to let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, Lord. Well, thank you, boo. I hope this isn't extra aggravating loud in y'all's ear. June 12th. Today is June 12th. Monday, June 12th. And I just, today's an interesting date for me. It's always been an interesting date, first and foremost, because shouts out to my cousin Vella. It is her birthday. It's always been a special day for me. We literally are both 78 babies, so we grew up together. That was my ace boom coming up, my cousin. You know, you saw one, you saw the other, still like that whenever we're in the same room type thing. You know, it's just instant energy. It's just what we do. It's how we are. But it's always been an interesting date for me. So that's just one thing. And I'm big on numbers and, you know, synchronicity and patterns and things like that. Y'all gonna have to forgive me because honestly this conversation is like about to get really real and real personal, and I don't know, I'm trying to be obedient right now to what of the spirit led me to even do this, because it's not my norm. You know, it may seem like I share a lot and I'm, you know, out there like that, but y'all know Blue Note, y'all know my motto is, you know, out my business. So I very much, you know, keep a lot of things reserved, you know what I'm saying? But I also feel like sometimes you go through things in life and it's important for you to share that reality, that testimony, that, you know, whatever. I don't, however you know, want to look at it, you know what I mean? Because you just never know who might need that, you know what I mean? Who might benefit from your go through. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I've become a sort of go to for people. You know what I mean? For strength, for a person that you look at as, you know, pushing through and having it all together. And some maybe some people look at me and make sure I clarify that. You know what I mean? But just a pillar of strength and a person that's, you know, seemingly, you know, walking of a certain stature and is, you know, let's be clear, let's be clear now. We're gonna keep this an honest conversation, but I'm still a real person. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a human being. I still live this life and go through things just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, you know, June 12th last year, um, yeah, it's gonna be one of them. So June 12th last year, I had to. I hope that didn't just fly in my nose. I was about to start crying, so I can't tell if it's that or not. But I was forced to move out of my prior residence, right? And essentially, like thrown into homelessness. Basically, like is what it is. It's exactly what it was. I was given 30 days on May 12th um, last year, out of nowhere, from my prior landlord. You know what I mean? And it was like, you got 30 days to get out. We don't want to renew the lease. You know, basically, long story short on that. Um, you know, it was just for people who in Southwest Florida, this housing crisis here, like it was basically a situation where the landlords decided, you know, they want to raise the rent, but instead of giving me an option to pay a higher amount, they just played, you know, a different game and threw me into, you know what I'm saying, a situation, or the situation threw me into a situation. So, um, 30 days, you know, I didn't have time to pretty much do anything. Like I work Monday through Friday. I didn't have no time off like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have. Um, I actually had bookings every weekend that month. You know what I'm like? I literally came home from work May 12th, which is my boop's birthday, Quana's birthday. And matter of fact, that last year we were going to Quana's birthday dinner, and then going later on, we were all gonna be we're at Celsius. So I'm finding this out literally coming in from work, you know, end of my day, just coming home. It's a notice on the door, and it's like situation, like in your face, like wait, whoa, like no time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody answering the phone. Like to be clear, bills paid, everything paid up. No, like ain't no, I ain't paying the bills. No, everything paid. Just we ain't renewing the lease. Now, this is, for those of you who have been following me, this is 2 weeks before I'm going to Connecticut for the Lauryn Hill tribute. So I'm not only getting the information, my plan literally go from work, run home, rinse off, you know, freshen up, go straight to the birthday dinner. So not only, you know, I can't even like, because I'm supposed to be present, but whoa, like what the hell, like we talking about 30 days, like in Florida, in Fort Myers, like what? So okay, 30 days. I don't have it to. You talking about now having to have $7,000-8,000? You know, never have done a single thing ever, never have breathed wrong, moved or nothing, to even be able to consider getting a place to live, let alone a decent place to live. So I'm stuck because it's like I didn't have time. I didn't have enough money saved up. I wasn't in that position. You know what I'm saying? I was in a position to continue paying my bills. I wasn't in a position to just try to completely I just wasn't in that position. So June 11th, ironically, was the South Florida Entertainment Awards, and I spent the entire day, me and baby girl, packing up the house and putting everything in the storage. So here I am. I done already put all this money into going to Connecticut. I'm seriously sitting there at a crossroads mentally, because it's like, what's God trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I not supposed, like, I can't get on the road and go to Connecticut. I don't have a place to live in less than a couple weeks. But at the same time, I've already invested my money. I've already, like, this is part of what I'm trying to build my brand. I'm doing all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing all the things. Like, I work every day. I pay my bills. I'm doing all the things. What am I supposed to do? Not to mention, like, I'm Blue Note, right? And I don't, to be clear, I don't mean that in a vanity way. I'm saying, like, for many people, I've become the go-to person. I've become the, I don't even know why I'm doing this, y'all. My spirit's telling me to do this, because I genuinely don't, like, I just do. I just do what I do. But God put it on me to do this. So I'm sitting here getting honored at an awards show for stuff I've worked hard for, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I deserve to get honored, but I'm literally, like, leaving it to go to nothing. Like, I'm the clothes me and my baby girl are wearing at the awards show, the black hats, the black dresses, I literally had to drive the U-Haul to the Ross so that I can buy the outfits, because everything we got to wear is packed up, and I can't just show up to the award show, you know, with whatever on. Like, I'm being honored at the award show. I'm and I don't know what's up ahead. Let's be clear. Like, this ain't like a, okay, you know what I mean? Like, cause I can rationalize it. Like, all right, shit, you know, get it together. Like, it's gonna be rough for a couple. Like, I don't even know what the couple is. I don't know if it's a couple weeks, a couple months, I don't know what the couple is. You know what I'm saying? I just know I don't have it right now. And now, not only I don't have my own place to live. Now is even more of a trying to scramble to be able to get, because now you're trying to prove yourself as a human to people who are out here fighting and scratching for places to live while rent's going up. Not to mention, I work 40 hours a week and I Blue Note 25/8. So, okay, give up Blue Note? Like, am I doing the wrong thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I, was that it, God? Like, because that's where I'm at that point. Like, all right, well, sensibility wise, like, girl, you need to refocus. You need to get it like, but at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. Who, like, I've been working for this. I know I'm supposed to be doing this. And I ain't got nowhere to lay my head at night, God. Like, and I work every day. I pay my bills every day. Y'all, this shit went on for damn near the whole last year. Blue Note. The whole last year. Every day you've known Blue Note since June 12th of 2022, she been going through this. Up until a month ago. By the grace of God. So 11 months damn near. And to be clear, I'm not on here to put y'all in my business because I mean that shit. I don't get out my business. To be clear, somebody got to know, like, God is real. Faith is real. Everything y'all have seen me do since June 12th of last year, I did homeless. And I damn near gave this shit up too many days. This same thing I'm doing now, I had to stop my finger. I can't tell y'all how many days from getting on here and just straight up, look, man, y'all, look, now, damn it, I'm tired. I mean, she good, but come on now. I'm a vocalist. Let's be clear. I'm sorry if I'm loud. I know I'm in a small. I'm telling y'all gonna get whatever y'all get today. Whatever y'all get today. Right? Real, raw, rooted in love. Whatever y'all get today. I had a lot of days where I almost came on here and told y'all, listen, man, I appreciate y'all. But, because I got to be realistic about this. Like, I'm 44. I ain't got no big car. Sleeping in the back of that bad boy ain't for the faint at heart. And then still have to be Blue Note. Dress right, look right, act right, smile right, love right, hug right. Don't linger too long right. Don't come off like you think you all that right. Don't be the girl but still be the girl. But don't be all the shit. Respectfully and disrespectfully. Cause to be clear, I'm not complaining. This is not a complaint. This class is always in session with Blue Note. I'm saying people be going through it out here. People be going through it. And nobody even be knowing. You know how many settings I've walked into and had people not even let both of my feet cross the threshold of the setting, wherever I was at, and have somebody run up to me in that setting and oh my God, I can't wait to see. I've been eating this, and I'm y'all know how many puddle avoidances y'all done got in the last 365 days. I walked up on that stage and collected those awards and left there to nothing. To nothing. Now, to be clear, this ain't no everybody in my life knew I was homeless and I got all these people who claimed to love me and nobody was doing shit. No, that's not what we talking about here. Everybody didn't know. That's what's happening right now. Everybody ain't know. Because how Blue Note is on these internets is how Blue Note is. I carry my shit on my back. I don't expect nobody to do nothing for me. Nothing. What? Y'all, I mean what I say. Nobody, I wasn't out here telling people and a bunch of people knew it was, no, in my mind it was, you gotta figure this out. In my mind it was, what did I do, God? Because maybe I did something. I ain't even maybe I fucked up somewhere. What I do know is it had to been for something It had to be it had to be for something. I don't know if it's for these. I don't know if it's for right now. If somebody need, I don't know what it's for. I just know it happened, and by the grace of God, it's over. But the crazy shit about it, y'all, I got a PTSD from this shit. A heavy PTSD from this shit. I gotta still remind myself at the end of the workday I can go home. What? Me. With my smart ass, with my talented ass, with my dope ass, with my sharp mind, with my skill set, with all me. Still. I think I was here probably 3 good days and messed around and pulled up one day and sat in the car for about an hour because I had done got so used to sitting in the car. I was in the driveway, in the car, with a key. Y'all. I'm talking about fully, like, had to literally look up and something caught my attention and it was like, girl, you can go in the house. I broke, like, when I say broke down crying, y'all, people are going through shit out here. The people you love, the people you care about, the people you think you care about, the people you think you know, the people you think you know everything about. I wasn't out here not telling people because I'm some type of fraud. And to be clear, I had those real ass feelings too. Because I'm Blue Note. I tell these people I'll be real with them. And I'm out here scared as fuck that one of them might walk up to my car when we at an event. Because if Blue Note, then, like, I took a responsibility for this mantle that done been placed on me. I take that to heart. I'm either going to put somebody in a position where they can't do nothing for me and it just got them stressed and hurt. That's how I think. And to be clear, I'm understanding and learning that I gotta learn to release some of that too. I gotta get rid of some of that whether it's trauma related, whether it's I don't know. I got to get rid of some of that independent-minded, I can do it all. But there's a part of me that got to learn some stuff too. But then at the same time, like, it's a lot of real shit that done made me feel like, man, go ahead and do what you got to do for you, sis. Just do what you got to do for you, sis. Because it either ain't on nobody else, or, you know, some gonna say and ain't. I don't feel like looking like no linebacker, man. I don't. I'm strong, yes. I ain't trying to be, and that's what's been going on. That's the reality. Now, to be clear, because we're gonna keep it real always. By the grace of God, for the first couple months, I had a residency on a couch. So by the grace of God, my baby girl told on me, and okay, that kind of set up for it. So I wasn't on the street. I didn't even have a car at that time, by the way. It's just scrambled. Not to mention, I'm a grown woman. I'm a very independent woman. Like, I work and take care of myself. I don't lean on people like that. Like, that's not my way. And I done been through shit before, and I done been homeless before. I've been homeless as a child. For real homeless. I've been through the situation of being where people are wanting to help you, but they ain't really helping you. I done had the situations where people saying they there for you, but they talking shit about you. I done been through all that shit. So yeah, for me, sometimes, listen, man, let me get my little car. It's safe in there. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody can see me. Ain't nobody can see me when I break down. Ain't nobody looking at this ugly cry. Ain't nobody asking me what's wrong every 5 seconds when I'm fucking homeless. That's what's wrong. Everybody ain't crazy when they going through shit. People end up in situations. It costs money to even apply for a place. You know how much money I spent on applications? I gotta have 3 times the already jacked up rent, me just by myself, me as a single woman. That shit's not just happening to mess, whatever the mindsets are that people get about people, that shit is happening to people. Oh shit, wait a minute, and then a hurricane comes. One of the worst hurricanes we done see. What, you weren't already going through it, sis? Let's throw a hurricane in the matter. So now not only were you already homeless, who's helping you is needing. Now everybody need help. You can't just go and go grab a hotel room for a couple nights. It's not like the regular rates that they were pre-Ian. Now we talking about damn near paying apartment prices just to stay in a hotel. Oh, wait, no, okay, God, I'm going to go get me a car. At least I'll have a car. So worst case scenario, I got me some shelter now. Well, I got some shelter now. It ain't a car, it ain't a house, but it's personal. Well, might as well go get that and the car fucked up. And I done spent more money on the car since I done got the cars. What? Oh, wait, I gotta sing. Oh wait, I gotta be what she wearing next. I ain't gotta be. Let's be clear. I ain't that far gone. But you know what I'm saying? It's what am I doing here? Am I letting Blue Note crumble here? Because I can only maintain but so much. I can't even get dressed like normal, whether people realize it or not, because everything's in the storage. I can only have but so much in a person's space that's already but so much space. I'm getting dressed out of bins. Oh wait, now I'm in the car. The bin taking up the whole back seat. I'm trying. Where the car already ain't but a buck. Wait, I gotta sing. I gotta. Oh, wait. Oh, girl. Yeah. Oh, you been needing a hug, bitch. I've been needing a hug. This shit going on out here, y'all. I had some hard ass days this last year. Hard ass days, and I ain't even all the way up. I still got some stuff I gotta get in order. Got a place to live, by the grace of God. But everything y'all seen me do, everything since June 12th, put it in perspective, list it, run it back through your mind. Photo shoots, outfits, performances, tears, laughs, all of it. Run it back through your mind. This shit ain't about me, what I'm talking about. I'm saying run it back through your mind. Make this shit palpable. Make this shit realistic to yourself. Everything you've seen me do, I've done homeless. Without my own stability. Many a nights coming out of my back seat. And then went to work, and then came and sang, and then went somewhere else, then sang there too. Lit up the room. I done had people talk. I done had people making judgment. I done had people talking shit. I done had people. She said she need to do this. She need that. I ain't listen, man. I don't miss too much of nothing. Still pushing. Still smiling. Still loving. Still praying. Still supporting. Homeless. Praying. Somebody done walk me to my car. Praying somebody don't walk me to my car. Praying if they do walk me to my car, I didn't accidentally leave that stupid overhead light on, so as soon as I open my door, my car light up. I see question here. I ain't no club. Listen, man, all due respect, man, I don't be outside like that, man. You know how many nights I done been out? Because why not? Might as well at least go in the club. At least I can go back to the back seat tipsy or some shit so to make it easier to fall asleep and I won't be thinking about whether or not a cop gonna pull up. Or somebody gonna see me. Or hope I ain't gotta go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, because if I run in Wawa looking a hot ass mess, I'm still Blue Note. And be forgetting, because I'm in the middle of just trying to survive. You know how many times that shit done happened? Then straight walked in the... And, oh, shoot. Not because I ain't real like I say I am, but this shit about to throw... This is a whole... This is a curveball. Can they handle it? I don't give a fuck what y'all know about me. Respectfully and disrespectfully. I don't. But can y'all handle it? Can y'all really handle... Because people like to stay in they little bubbles. People like to make... Just touch it enough to you know... But they... Now that's a lot of information, man. Especially if you can't do nothing about it. And that's really, for me, my first core thought. What I'm going to do? Make it worry the fuck out of somebody? You know, I've actually had people, man, you know how many people, of the few people that knew, I've had people say it. Hey, man, you ain't never just think about it. Like, just, why don't you tell people? Like, you know how many people love you? Like, them people are probably, you Blue Note. Ain't everybody's fault I'm homeless. It ain't everybody going through their own, like, what? Everybody trying to go through their own go-through right now. What the hell I look like expecting somebody to be like, well, that's Blue Note. As if somebody else deserved that shit. The whole last year, y'all. The whole last year. Name an event, name a picture, and then go feel free to talk amongst yourselves. The whole last year. Up until this last month. I'm talking about ugly ass crying, trying to get it together to walk in there and hey y'all. Can't look y'all in the face in the audience while I'm singing, because if y'all start crying, y'all don't even realize I'm trying not to I'm singing words I'm trying not to. What? People going through it out here, y'all. Real people. Dope ass people. People that they don't be fucking with nobody. Don't be ain't fighting and ain't hurting nobody, ain't talking shit, ain't fucking nobody, man, ain't assing the There's people out here going through shit, y'all. It's still showing up every day. Doing what they can. It's people out here going through it, y'all. My voice is my instrument. You can hear. Forget the nerves. You can hear the flutters. My voice is my instrument. It's fine too. Like y'all who've been listening and who know y'all can tell what I be doing. I be tuning my voice. Y'all know the more I go, the more intact it gets. Every little flutter. You know how many times I done been standing up there trying to. Oh, girl. You can't break down in front of all these people. Cause real talk, like I need a me. And I'm alright with the responsibility of being me, man. Like this ain't no Blue Note shit. Melinda been like this a long time. I keep telling y'all, man. I've been carrying this type of heart. I've been this type of person my whole life. This ain't my first rodeo. Most I can say, by the grace of God, I wasn't homeless with my kids. By the grace of God. By the time this read came back around in my life as an adult, it was just me as you know, they grown. They can but this ain't my first rodeo. Life, child, I get it. Multiple levels of this shit, different angles of this shit. Did I think when I came home 11 or 13 months ago, excuse me now, did I think that when I came home May 12th, I was going to be out of nowhere coming home to, you pretty much going to be homeless in 30 days? Nah. No. And then not just homeless in 30 days, not even homeless for 30 days. You're going to be homeless damn near a year, sis. You're going to have to be the belle of the ball and go back and get in the back seat. And then get up for work in a couple hours. And then talk all day. And then try to figure out who you can ask to get a shower without letting on why you need a shower. Because then, why you need a shower? So a few people ended up in that situation, did what they could for me. But I ain't one of them. This ain't on nobody else. Whatever God got me going through is for me. That's how I see it. And if there's some unlearning in that I need to do, then I'm willing to do that. But I carry my shit on my back. When I tell y'all I'm unapologetic about me, I got various reasons for why I mean that shit. Because I'm willing to get on here and talk about how fucking fine I am and how styling and this and that. And I'm also willing to get on here just like this and don't give a fuck who sees me. Excuse my language, but I'm not here to govern myself today. It's people out here going through shit. Real ass people. People y'all bigging up, people y'all talking about, people y'all being nice, nasty to, people y'all claiming to love, all kinds of shit, man. All them people going through it. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care how much they look like they got it together. I don't care about none of that shit. Oh, it's a lot of people going through it. They just not talking about it. They not keeping it real. They not putting y'all in their business. And they ain't got to. But they going through it. Rest assured. Rest assured, my fine, stylish, talented, dope, intelligent, Renaissance woman black ass been going through it. In your face. In your face. Right in your face. And they never lied about it if we really want to be honest about it. Run the receipts. Go back. Y'all, I done gave y'all a diary. Goddamn, run it. Look back through. The class is in session today. I don't know why God put me here in front of y'all telling y'all my business. Baby, she been going through it. My whole shoe broke while I was performing at that award show last year. Now that was, and I said it on the stage. Why? Because it was the only shoe I could access from the storage unit, right? And it was an old shoe already that used to be in my garage when I used to stay out in the Cape. So you know, like shoes, especially females, heels and stuff, they'll mess around and break on you. That's the only shoe I could get to. That shoe wasn't even high enough for me. That ain't even my level of heels. They was just a shoe I had. And that bad boy broke right on me. And baby, I'm telling you, when that shoe broke on me on that stage, y'all almost got a full-ass Erica Kane performance. If you don't know about her, look her up. We're the grown-ups in the room. Baby, that shoe breaking to me on that stage was like significant of like for me, like this, like God, what the like you bro, I'm homeless? Like that's all that was going through my mind that entire night. I didn't even hear my name when they called it. I didn't even hear my name when they called it. My brain was solely on all these motherfuckers is in here cheering for me, this. I ain't got nowhere to go. Like, had somewhere to go in terms of had a couch, but I need y'all to know when I say I'm a private person, like as sociable as y'all see me when I'm out, baby, I'm hermit crab. Get me somewhere in my little nook. Let me mind my black ass business. I promise you that's Blue Note all day. So now I'm in I'm on Front Street. I'm in a living. Okay, so now it's you could be on the street, but it's, oh, okay. Well, I'm always gonna do that now. I'm grateful, God, but I ain't got nowhere to I don't have a place to I work every day. Gotta pay my bills. Like what? I don't do nothing. I don't be outside. I don't fuck with nobody. Like I don't do. What do I be doing? I ain't nowhere to stay. Okay, then the hurricane hit. I just got to the point where even I'm like, okay, I'll get my little coin and jump. Now the hurricane hit. Now it's a whole different set of conversation. Now now it's not okay. Couch. And that ain't even. Now we talking about full on. Okay, so first thought, well, shit. Let me get me a car. I'm gonna be strategic. I can get a car quicker than I can apparently get one of these people to give me a place to live. So let me at least have a car so by the time where I am staying is no longer an option. I know at the end of the day, I can get my ass in that car. And that's just what I did. And then I hid and I parked far and I walked long. I tried to find spots that was ducked off. Cause shit, I'm about to halfway get dressed at the venue and they don't even know. It's my shoes in the trunk. In the bin that I gotta dig through in front of everybody outside somewhere. And I'm Blue Note. So I'm known now. I actually be places and y'all know Melinda crazy ass. She just be I get people calling me out now. Wait a minute. So it's not like I can just be anywhere random. Let's have a real conversation here. This Fort Myers. It ain't that big. Ain't but so many people and of the ones that's here, they gonna talk. I seen Blue Note here. Now I can swear it ain't hard to figure out when somebody's staying outside their car, living out of their car. That ain't rocket science, especially if you somebody done been through some shit. That ain't rocket science. You got a bin here, a bag here, or what? You either walking past and thinking, well, she damn sure enough a messy ass woman, or you putting two and two together and don't know when. Meanwhile, I got inboxes I come to you every day for inspiration. I don't know if you realize I have hard days and I get up and you be the person that I be looking for to make me feel better. I had to wash up in a sink this morning. Type shit. Like what? I had to still present myself for y'all. Hug people. People hug the shit out of me. I'm an energy person. I give of myself a lot. Not just physically when people hug me. I have a lot of interpersonal relationships with people. I'm a lot of inbox messages away from, man, you just made my day. Well, I don't even know where my day ended. I ain't complaining, by the way. I love y'all. I do. I've been going through it. I'm tired as hell. I've been having to give myself grace for the past month. Telling myself it's okay that at the end of the day, I don't want to do nothing but just come in here and just sit down. Just sit still on my furniture in my house. I don't need no TV on. I don't need no people talking. I had to tell myself to get out the driveway. Because for at least since September 9th when I got my car, that was my go-to. That was my go-to for personal time. That was my go-to for shelter. That was my go. Oh, and then my AC started acting up. What? Oh, wait, and now it's getting hotter? And this is my only place to go. People be going through shit, y'all. People y'all really admire be going through shit. People y'all despise for no reason be going through shit. People y'all envious of for shit they ain't even got be going through shit. In your face. Every day. Everywhere. I ain't on here for no sympathy thing, to be clear. I know a lot of people coming here at different times. I'm gonna have to run back through all of this to even see, because I can't. If I do it, it'll throw me off. I'm like how I am on stage. I can't. This is not about me. I don't even know why I'm here. Baby, I've been going through this. I stopped myself. So y'all almost got some hella scary lives, boy. Y'all gonna be like, yo, y'all seen what? You seen Blue Note on live? Baby, I'm talking about in the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, looking at hot mess, been ugly crying for 3 hours straight in my car, in the back seat, tucked away in somebody's parking lot, hoping no cop pull up on me. About to straight go live. Y'all, look, appreciate it. Thank you for the run. It was good. I'm out. I'm too real for this shit. I can't do this no more. I can't juggle all of this. And I can't even get a good night's sleep. I'm crunched up. I sit all day. I sit at a desk. So anybody who know you work in an office setting, that's already ergonomics. That's already something that you have to deal with. Your body ain't sitting right. You twisting. And then you crunched up in your car all night. So I'm literally crunched up. And then I'm a heel woman. I'm known for them. Then I'm gonna perform. I don't even like how I sing when I ain't got my heels on. So I mean, whatever. Maybe I could have improvised, but no. But now I'm out here. Listen, Diversity Fest. But that every time I watch that performance, I'm literally like my legs were throbbing so damn hard in them boots, because my body was just it wasn't where it needed to be. But I was pushing through. Not just Diversity Fest, every single thing you've seen me do since June 12th. Everything. I don't care where you saw Blue Note. That's what she was going through. TV interview, check. Birthday performances, check. Peppermint Ball. All of it. All of it. Man, shit. I don't know why God had me go through that. I ain't figured it out yet. Definitely changed my perspective on a lot. We judge people going through certain things, and like I say, that ain't my first rodeo, so I didn't have to have this per se bout with homelessness to understand homelessness, because I've been homeless. But from a position of who says Y'all, I got a PTSD from this shit. I ain't even lying, yo. Your psyche goes through things, man. When you go through things, I have to still tell myself I can come home. I ain't even lying. Like, I've been here a month and a half now, I guess. And I still gotta convince myself of what they saying right there. The storm is over. Cause low key, like, shit be feeling like, man, you God, like, you, man, cause last time, it ain't like I was expecting it last time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, but I trust God. My faith be shaky now. And ask him, you know, why art thou forsaken? Like, I've had some of them, but come on now. No, sir. What I do know for sure, no matter what, he been through with all of this shit with me. All of it. Because one thing is that I never completely went hungry. I never slept on no concrete. I maintained my employment. Lost some gigs, but had some gigs. Still managed to keep my brand going. Still managed to build my brand. Like, I had so much. Like, I think it's beautiful that y'all ain't know. I think it's beautiful that y'all ain't know. Look at God. Look at God. Because Blue Note needed to be Blue Note in a lot of ways for a lot of people without this aspect of her. Blue Note needed to be that thing for a lot of people without them being able to add this into the equation because it was giving them a certain strength or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I've been used for. You know what I mean? And to be clear, not that I think because y'all know this, I'm not still blue. I know I'm still blue. That's on y'all if y'all let today change. Baby, that's on y'all. Shit, ain't my business. But like everything in its own time. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to really like y'all. I'm talking about hard days. I'm laughing now. I'm gonna be me, but I'm talking about hard days, y'all. Like. Like, you know, cause is this my forever? Like I was hallucinating and shit. Like, is this my story? Like this where I stay? Cause I think I can maintain this a little while, but I ain't got that. Like, how long is long enough or too long or I don't know. I can't. Like, viably, I can't. You know, I'm spending money to get places. I ain't even got a car. I'm paying Ubers to try to get. I can't really make the commitments. People, you know how many people have, man, you should be this, you should be that by now. I'm surprised you ain't this. I'm surprised you ain't that. Let's put it in perspective. I'm operating from what I can do, right? And fairness, like people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get it. Like, how this woman got all this going on, but if she did shit, it would make sense that, you know what I'm saying? But like, I can't go make a bunch of plans in Collier and Tampa, Hillsboro. Like, I can't go move. I can't do because I gotta worry about the car gonna act right. I can't even. Where am I gonna put all my stuff? Like, it's too many factors to try on top of like still maintain. And was doing it, but I'm tired. Like, I'm still tired. I still am residually just tired. I don't know if it's that my spirit is, or if it's like this is completely raw, y'all. Y'all get whatever tonight. I'm so serious. I don't know if it's kind of like withdrawals. You know what I mean? Like you've been so pent up, like you don't realize it's okay. Like that's a real thing for me right now as I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Like it's okay. It's all right. Like that's done. Like you ain't, at least for the next 11 months. You locked in. I was locked in before. I thought, I don't own it, so I don't know. Like your brain, cause like I was really in there. Like I was really in the car. I was really in there. Like I was really getting up from the car. Like I was really doing that. That was me. I remember it. Matter of fact, real last moment. This cup right here is sitting on my little desk. Ooh, child. This cup is sitting here not because it belongs. This is my office, by the way, but not because it belongs in an office, but because it's symbolic of reminding me. So I bought this cup. Y'all know these, they in Walmart. I bought 2 of these cups and one of the little bowls because ooh, my job don't even, so my job microwave is only but so big, right? Like this, this tall couldn't fit in it. And I found that out the hard way, but I had to get washed up at my job one day. So, and we don't have hot water. So I was taking trips back and forth from the sink water. Because you can't, also, the sink is so small, you can only fit a certain size cup under the faucet. So I would walk back and forth, and I bought a pail, heat up the water, till literally enough trips to heat this cup up. Or these 2 cups, so I figured we'll do 2 at a time because I can fit 2 side by side on the tray in the microwave. Heat up the water, walk back and forth. Pray don't nobody come, by the way, because everybody can get in the job. It's a small office, but everybody can access it. Just completely told my business there, but whatever. So 2 cups back and forth, so I can fill up the pail, use that for wash up water, then do the same thing so that I got enough warm water to try to do so that's why this cup is sitting here. This particular cup, this cup right here, because I need this to remind me that, ma'am, you wasn't going and getting in the shower a couple weeks ago. Put this in perspective. A couple of weeks ago, both the first 2 slowdowns, as fine as she was, as where she killing it, all of that. Bitch tired. Vocals stressed in the mug. Praying to God, my mother. I already got a raspy voice naturally. I'm talking about ain't slept right. Huh? And waking up every 5 seconds because you're hearing something. You in the parking lot. Woke up one night to some lady had to completely back into me. I'm in the back seat. I had to jump out the damn car so fast I forgot I'm in this bad boy sleep. I had to jump back in the car. Because I'm barefoot and everything. I'm about telling myself. It's like 3 something in the morning. Since everybody know what this means. Woke up to it. Thankfully she was backing out of her spot and it was the rollback. It wasn't like or I'd have woke up to, or if I would have, I don't know. I'm in the back seat, sleep. On a weeknight, gotta go to work in a couple hours. Can't even go back to sleep. Shooketh. Literally and figuratively. Shooketh. People be going through shit, y'all. Real people. Dope people. People that be lifting you up. People that be taking time to say the right thing. To be there. To try. Going through it. Homeless. Blou Note. Blou Note was homeless, y'all, for the last year. Or 11 months up until the last month. That's what this is about for those of you who just got here. And not about Blou Note was homeless in a woe is me sense. Because if it was about that, y'all would have been heard about it. To be honest, I mean, we just reduced or deduced that ourselves. But, like, I really need y'all to know the goodness of God. Because my faith was important through all of that. Like, because it was very hard for me to keep asking God, like, what you doing? Like, what I do? Like, I don't like questioning God. I genuinely don't. It might sound like I be joking all the time. Jesus, I say Jesus a lot because that's my boy. I don't even play no games. You ain't got to see me in the sanctuary every week. Baby, trust me, we locked in. But, like, genuinely, like, how long, like, I didn't know. Like, is this for real? Like, am I one of them, who is it, Steve? Like, I was homeless for 5 years. Like, what? I didn't know where I was, like, what's going on? How long I gotta do this? How long you expect me to do this? But I know it was for a reason. I know it was. I don't know what it is. I just know it was. I knew it when I was going through it. As much as I would cry. And I cried a lot. A lot. A lot. A lot. Oh, God. God. My God. Because it's so many factors you gotta consider when you're homeless, y'all. And and y'all, I don't know, y'all know me. I'd probably share them if I had all the functionality. I'll do the thing where I could be sharing clips as I'm on here. But I did a lot of recordings of myself while I was going through that. You know what I mean? Mainly because, you know, sometimes I genuinely just like a mental thing. Like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody, so I just press record so I can, because my thoughts would be so all over the place. Like, I spent so much time in that car, and it's already a darkened car. It's like, I spent so much time in there. Like, so it's like, kind of like the Wilson thing. Like, that shit is real. Like from Castaway. Like, your brain starts operating in a way when you're trying to still maintain your sanity. You know what I mean? Like, when your reality is like you homeless. Like, ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You homeless. You ain't got nowhere to go. I don't care if you cutting out. Listen, man, I done been coming out of Celsius 2, 3. We all outside, just hanging. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Everybody breaking off and trust and believe. Fun fact: a few of y'all with the blue, make sure you text me when you get home, baby. That wasn't nothing but a time message. Let's get into it today. Alright, I done got so far down. Let me ride down 41 or something. I'm gonna hit Wawa. By the time I get there, I'll text them and let them know I'm safe. I ain't doing nothing but pulling up in the parking lot. I'm sorry I lied to y'all for say that, and I mean that for real. Because that's how I really feel. Like, I ain't no fraud. I don't fake. I don't be lying. And I done had to lie. Straight up. I'm good. Nah, honey, I'm gonna go to this house, y'all. Tired. I'm gonna get on out of here. Yeah, y'all get alright. Yeah, y'all have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna get in here and get me some rest too. People be going through shit, y'all. I broke down in here the morning of this last slowdown, you know what I mean? Because it hit me. Real talk. So my sister, my big sister, got wind of what was going on not too long before it ended, right? And, you know, her mindset just to make sure we clarify, because we don't play no games. Bring your ass home, like, period. There's always that. So ain't no, you know, just left me out there. It's just, obviously, I'm grown. I got to make my own decisions, right? And home is, you know, 2,000 miles away. But she actually came for the last slowdown. She rented a suite. For one, she wanted to come just to support me. It was like her first time as her, like, that's like my second mom, for real. Like, raising me, took care of me as a baby when I got burned. Like, we're only 6 years apart, but like, that's like my second mother. So, you know, this shit been stressing the hell out of her by the time she figured, you know, what was going on. She was so excited. She had already, you know, she wanted to come and see me perform, you know, in Fort Myers. Like, she wanted to see Blue Note, where everybody knows Blue Note thing, you know. And you know, it's crazy. That's actually how she found out, because I'm like, you know, she like, well, sis, I'm coming, you know, and it's like, I'm trying to duck and dash this shit in every direction, you know what I'm saying? Like, we two sides of the same coin. So it's like, I can't keep playing with her. I don't care if it's over the phone, like, you. So, you know, it's like, well, sis, I ain't got nowhere for you to, you know, I ain't got nowhere for you to come to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she rented a suite for the weekend. So that's why when you see footage, if you paid attention, and we was in a hotel, you know what I mean? It's not because, you know, I live in Fort Myers and we in a hotel for the weekend. Like, my sister she wanted to be able to see me, and then she wanted me to be able to have the type of weekend I needed to have so that I could be what I needed to be for my performance. And it's like, just things like that even, you know what I mean? Like, that little pocket of joy, you know, pocket of moments, pocket of relief, pocket of sanity, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, you know, I thank God for those moments, you know what I mean? I thank God to have somebody in my life that would even say, without saying really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just do what's necessary to put some type of relief on the situation, without judgment, without, you know. And I've had some people here, man, that have been that have looked out for me. And it took a lot for me to tell them, you know what I mean? And then when I did, they looked out. But I feel like in a lot of ways, you know, on the fleshly note, there's a part of me that's in this that felt like I owed it to y'all to tell y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, like, people that been supporting me and following me, like, when I say it's gonna be real and it's gonna be raw and it's gonna be rooted in love, I mean that to the bust out. You know what I mean? It's just you gotta spoon feed certain things. You know what I mean? And I didn't know what. First of all, I wasn't trying to be in no, you know, handouts. Not handout like I don't gonna take none. I mean, like, expecting people to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be making myself a charity case for people. Like, it was too many people. Like, my mindset on a regular day is everybody got their own things going on. You know what I mean? So then on top of that, I'm already knowing of people who I know good and well, if they got it, I got it, but they already trying to get through it themselves. You know what I mean? Or some people that I know got it. You know what I mean? But it's like everybody in their life don't do nothing but want to have. Like, I'm not one of them people. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not finna lean on the ones where it's like, well, shit, technically, I know you probably can help me, but I don't. I don't do that. And if there's a human thought that goes through my mind like that, my natural personality reacts to that like, that ain't cute, sis. Like, that ain't how you're supposed to be thinking. So even if my brain goes in those types of directions, it's like my autocorrect, because I don't like that. So for me, it was just do what you can to get through this. And by the grace of God, it just as sure as he gets you through this, you make sure that everybody knows that it was God. Because I had some fucked up things. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I had some really hard days in the last year. Days that I did not feel equipped to be labeled this strong, powerful. No, man, because listen, sis tired. Sis human. Sis can't do but so much now. Goddamn, how much you want my... I don't even say that. How much you want my shoulders to take, though? I owe it to y'all. I owe it to y'all. I owe it to y'all. And beyond my fleshly part of me that feels like whatever got me on this live talking to y'all, I feel like my brain, my spirit was led to do this. Like, I don't know who it's for. I don't know. I ain't taking it down. I don't care. It is what it is. People be going through it, y'all. I was out here going through it. Still trying to maintain everything that I got going on, but going through it. Heavy-hearted, weary in my spirit, lonely in my reality, in my soul, a lot of hurtful feelings. And when I say I was still showing up, I'm not saying that looking for credit. I'm just saying put that in perspective. Think about how many people are showing up and doing the thing they gotta do. But I put y'all in my business some more. I went to Atlanta. What was that? The last weekend of March. I didn't go to Atlanta, and I ain't embarrassed about this. My brother up there in Atlanta, he sent for me. He paid for my tickets. I didn't pay to go to Atlanta. I literally got sent for because it was his birthday weekend, and they were all going to be up there together. And he was like, "I want you there." Matter of fact, that is the night I left. I came and performed at the last women empowerment event. I literally went to work. No, start over. Slept in my car. Slept in my car, got up, went to work, literally ran from work, crossed town to the collaboratory. Speaking of Marissa Gonzalez, thank God for her, because for some reason my brain told me the collaboratory was a different building. Ended up getting there just in time, sang, sounded stressed because I was stressed. Literally ran out of there, ran to my car, sped off, got to the airport, literally ran across the airport, got to the airplane just in time to go to Atlanta. But I say all that to say, like, even days like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm at the woman empowerment event. By the time I got in there, not to mention that was the tax deadline week. I work in the tax industry. My throat was done. I had hardly slept the entire week. Like, it was like, and then I got to show up in this room full of women and sing, "Go Get Your Blessing." And I was so happy to go to Atlanta, not just to see my family, but low key it was like, yo, I'm about to be in the household. Like, I'm about to be in a full bed. Like, that's how your brain works when you're going through stuff like that. It wasn't even just vacation. It was like I get to sleep. I get to fly to Atlanta to go through all of this just to even be able to say by the time I'm going to sleep in a real bed tonight. Much as I love my family, horrible, but that's like that whole weekend was like my body was, because I'm been in the back seat trying to find different places that you can park that won't become suspect, won't be obvious to people. Trying to find different ways to go through your stuff without having somebody walk up on you. Still be able to watch your surroundings. Not give way to people that you're in a vulnerable situation. Not have the wrong person run into you and then, because wait a minute, you a public figure now. I was doing all of that for the past year. And by the grace of God, it's over. But it happened. And I hope y'all take whatever y'all get from this and understand that it's happening every day. I work every day. I'm still on the same job. I paid my bills. My rent was fully paid. I wasn't late. I hadn't had no cops called to my house. I had been at my place for 5 years. I had no type of none of that going on. I came home from work one day and was told that I had 30 days and the lease was not being renewed. And then 2 weeks after I moved out, I looked online and saw that the place was re-rented for $600 more. So that gave me my answer. Because when I asked, why are you doing this? After they acted like they didn't want to, answer the phone. Like, as if the rent is going up, like, tell me what it's going up to. I can come up with a couple extra $100 a month quicker than I can try to come up with 6, 7, 8 stacks. No, we just made a decision. I literally had full weeks between my job and bookings every week. So there was no time to look for a place. There was no time to come up with money. It was none of that. Quickest thing is get you a U-Haul, get you a storage unit. And by the way, we talking about, I live alone now. We talking about a whole 3-bedroom, fully furnished, everything, like, fully situation. So not only that, now I got to get a storage to get all of that, because I ain't even got time to really go through my stuff to weed out what I shouldn't keep and then what I should keep, and then finally get to the storage only to find out it was in there through the hurricane. So a lot of the stuff done messed around and got molded. Thank God, though, I'm taken care of in that respect. I got furniture, but I'm just saying, like, huh? While I had the mic. While I was on the best dress list. While I was in the movies and the radio and the TV and the stages and all the stuff that I've been doing. Tired. I'm tired. Had a long year. But I'm here. And so many people don't get to say that. And for somebody, my go-through was necessary. Including me, because I learned a lot in this last year. About myself, about people, about a lot. God. Because I'm telling you, I never fully went hungry. I never fully slept outside. I never fully didn't have no clothes to wear. I never fully was broke to the point where, like, I was just homeless. Temporarily houseless. And I don't want to minimize that. That was very painful. I'm serious. I'm not being funny. I don't play about conditions. I have a PTSD that I'm dealing with behind that. Because the reality is, your brain just starts doing what it needs to do to cope. If you're at least still trying to remain sane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start finding coping mechanisms to get through your get through. Or your get through your go through. You don't realize you're doing some of the stuff you're doing until Like, even once I went to clear out my car to put stuff in the house and just like realizing certain things, you know what I mean, that I had, like that cup, like even when I went to empty my car, that's why that cup stood out for me, because it's like you were really, like, that was real life happening. And one thing about me, baby, I do. Who, child, my body being clean. Like, I'm not a makeup girl. I know y'all know me for my heels, my fashion, and all that. Baby, when I tell you something, if I can say I'm stuck up about something in this life, my body being clean. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, have mercy. Baby, that's the quickest way to get me depressed. I can't, like, I can't just go get a shower. Like, I can't. Ooh. Mm-mm. Yeah, you can leave me in an empty room. You ain't got to give me much, baby. Just make sure I can wash my ass, okay? Like, I don't play like. Listen, now that's different conversation. But when you don't just have that, as a grown woman, as a lady, I might cuss. I'm a lady, a classy lady that loves to look a certain way and feel a certain way, and and one who promote, like, I'm not no lazy woman. I'm not. Listen, man. I ain't. I'm not just single. I'm not one of them women that got a bunch of dudes I can call. Like, and I'm not saying that because I'm complaining. I'm not interested in that. I'm saying, like, in terms of, it's like kind of known, like, oh, she got somebody she got somebody for money. I'm not one of those type of I'm not one of those type of people. So when I say I'm out here on my own, I mean that. I'm not, I ain't got this one I can call for this and this one. I'm not doing none of that. I ain't got no sugar daddies. I ain't got no sugar maybes. I ain't got no sugar babies. Like, I don't do any of that. So it's what I work for and what maybe somebody decides to bless me with. And that's, tied in with Blue Note. Like, it's what I work for. Period. So if it's not coming from that for me, there are people going through it. I don't even know. I'll have to watch this back myself. There are people going through it out here, y'all. And on the flip side, I want to make sure I'm clear. There's some really good people in this world. I've had some angels sent my way, y'all. Real life angels. I know it for a fact. Have to be. When they say God to make sure you know it was God. I'm talking about angels. I'm talking about. Because I didn't have but so much more time before I was going to quit. I want to be very realistically clear about the fact that I did not have that much time left in me before I was about to quit. I'm not saying that for no dramatics. And I said that and I made that clear to God because I was at a point. I was at a very scary point. I was at a very scary point. And the way God showed up and showed out in my life, y'all. Like, showed up and showed out. Like damn near, like, he can't, like, girl, sit down somewhere, my behind. Cause I'm telling you, baby, honey, I broke down on Lee Boulevard one morning. Broad daylight, midday, pure sun, in the middle of the road. And for me, that day and that incident, I was done. I was done. I was done. I need y'all to hear me. I was done. Standing in the middle of Lee Boulevard with all my shit strewn out in the road. Because I can't even get to my spare tire without even having to tell the help that just pulled up, some angel that was sent for me, that, sir, I can't get to my spare tire because I live out of my car and I literally got to pull all my stuff out my car just to get to my tire. And you already an older man and stopping to help me. And I literally got to move my apartment out of my car for you to help me. Ooh, child. Y'all. I yelled out to God that day and pretty much told him, if you don't fuck with me no more, please just tell me so I can go ahead on. Because that's how I felt by that point. And he showed up, y'all. He showed up in ways that everybody gonna know it was God when it come to Blue Note. He is real. Faith is important. You cannot give up. No matter what. You can't give up. He hears you. He heard me. I went through it. Took a while. Took a little while. Took longer than I mean, you know, if I could have chose for myself, I might have shortened that time a little bit. But you know what? We all. But my go through is somebody else's breakthrough. And I'm telling y'all, while y'all was out here cheering and looking for me and hoping for me and bigging me up and all this other stuff, I was out here homeless, baby. Trying to get it. Trying not to give up. Right in front of y'all. Trying not to give up every day. Because giving up be feeling easy. You know what I'm saying? It be feeling like a relief. It be feeling like, you know, shit. You know what I mean? It won't hurt no more. And when I say that, I'm not got to clarify things these days. And I'm talking about both. I'm not just talking suicide, even giving up mentally. Just giving up. It's a lot you got to juggle in your mind when you're homeless, yo. And I don't know if it's more that you got to juggle when you're a functioning homeless person. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still trying to maintain regular life image from a homeless perspective, from a homeless reality. You know what I mean? Like, people ain't pulling up expecting to look over and Blue Note living out her car when they just seen her on Facebook or Instagram or something dressed to the nines and power vocal in this and doing, ain't no way she could have slept in her car last night. No, yes, this is a fucking way. It happened. A lot. It happened. I know it did. I was there. I got footage. Trust me. I was there. It happened a lot. And it happened way more than y'all can even imagine. And again, this ain't no woe is me thing. It's just like, I don't know, wake up. Because see, when I be saying to people, trust me, I understand, I be for real. People be saying it, just like saying it. No, I be for real when I be saying stuff. I don't just talk. I don't know if y'all done paid attention. I don't just talk just to be talking. It ain't what I do. It's just not my way. I'm telling y'all, I was up there with my heart breaking. For real. In real time. Trying to not let my voice shake. And everybody had done got so used to being like, man, she always so nervous. It fit. So, okay. Y'all know I be nervous. Easier to say that than, y'all, I'm sorry, I just slept in my car last night for the month in a row, and I'm just tired by now. So, I be nervous, y'all. Y'all know I be nervous. Because then you start looking for ways to use things that are going to help you, you know. So you start pulling from different, what's going to work to maintain this, to not cause an alarm, to not cause a stir. And if they do know, and again, for those who weren't in the room before, I don't give a damn about y'all knowing, like, I'm not embarrassed in that way. It ain't one of them. But, you know, let's be realistic. Like, if they do know, who's doing what with this information? Where's this going for me? How does this benefit me that some people know this? Is it going to make my situation better or worse? And I ain't in no position to be making this situation worse right now. So to just kind of not have to worry about none of that, I just won't tell nobody. And I just get through this shit best way I can. Because I'm also on edge, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got time for somebody to say the wrong thing and I'm already tired and ain't slept right. And for you know, there's a whole, you know, snap, crackle, pop. Huh? I done had people play with my money. I done had people try to taint my image. Talk, say that I'm a certain way. I done had, child. All while I'm being Blue Note. For everybody. Can we have a real conversation here today? Told y'all on the flyer thing I made. I prayed before I came in here. I gave this one to God. I been gave it to God. I had to. Because I've had some days y'all don't understand. I've had some days, and I don't mean that meaning y'all ain't had no days. I'm just saying I've had some days in this past year y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Stop playing with good-hearted people. Stop messing up the light when it shows up. Sometimes the light done trudged through darkness just to remain light for y'all. Don't play with light. I ain't no conceited person, but that's one thing I stand on about me. I know I'm a light keeper. I know I'm a change maker. I know I'm an inspiration. I know I'm the blueprint. I ain't talking about the architect. I don't play them games. The blueprint. The BLOU print. A trendsetter. I can stand on that because I know my heart. My heart says they ain't gonna be able to take knowing I'm homeless. And I mean that. Because I know how to say to them, y'all, I'm straight. And really be straight. Even though I ain't straight, but I'm gonna be straight. It's what I do. It's what I do. I ain't saying this to be dramatic. I ain't trying to get no... it's what I do. I've learned a long time ago about myself that I was meant to take on some stuff. Because I know how to process in a certain way. And God put that mantle on me and okay. But y'all gotta know, you know, for one, I ain't got time to keep, like, I'm too real. I don't want to slip up and say it some days just because I just be me being in conversation. And I don't went plenty of times with it about to be like, child, I was in there trying to go to what? Oh, shoot, wait a minute. Now, here you go, Blue Note. Telling these people your damn business. Because what they going to do with it? Talk about me. Try to help me in camp, which is going to make me feel worse. Heaven forbid. I done had plenty of those. Plenty of friends, I done had of the people that have been made aware of this since it started. I've had people that have just been stressing. Because you can't do. But look at God, y'all. I'm sitting in front of y'all in my own home. After being homeless for almost a year. In my own office. I had just made my office. You can look at the footage. You can run the tapes. You can get the receipts. I literally had just made up my office in my last place. I was so happy. And then 2 weeks later, I had to put all my stuff in storage. I had just made my office. I was like, oh, this is the new Blou Note headquarters. I'm about to start doing my stream. I'm about to start doing all my stuff. Like, I got all my ideas. I even bought my backdrop. Like, I had just set up my office. And then I came home and a note was on the door. And my whole life, like, and now I'm in my office. And a couple of weeks ago, I was heating up water in the cup, trying to use the microwave so I could wash up. And this office is better than my last office. And this place is better than my last place. And when I prayed for a place that had privacy and peace, he superseded my expectations. And I said, I want a place that I can treat like a studio, because I want to be able to work on my own stuff and really, really tap into my creativity and truly give y'all the Blou Note that I know I have in me. And he totally exceeded my expectations, y'all. The acoustics in my house, I almost don't even need a microphone. And when I applied for the place, the lady contacted me not even 24 hours later and said to me, I hope you still want the place. After I cried for a place literally down the road, y'all. I cried just a week earlier. I swore. I was telling myself, ooh, I feel it. This place is going to be mine. And the lady rejected me. And I was there. I was like, I can't take this no more. I can't. I spent too much money. I was just at a point. And honest to God, he says it's like the thing where they like, it's right up ahead. Like it's right up ahead. When I say my place is literally down the, like it's, oh child. God is real, y'all. He exceeded my expectations. I prayed specific prayers. I wrote it down. I prayed specific prayers. I kept begging him, because I knew by the time I was done with that run, I wasn't going to have much left in me to still be fighting about what I needed. A certain level of I needed to be able to be all right being me. And he exceeded my expectations, y'all. Far exceeded. Far exceeded. And I was homeless for 11 months. I'll show y'all one day. I'll show y'all. I'll make it, because people sometimes, this day and age, people got y'all know me. It'll get real and real raw. I was having specific conversations about, please, sir, just clarify for me, are you done with me? Because I respect you far too much to keep calling your name, aggravating you. If you tired of me and you done. I just needed clarity. I just wanted to clarify, because I started to feel like I was calling him and he was tired of me. And I didn't want to keep crossing that line. And as soon as I pretty much surrendered to that thought, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He knows your heart. I guess he knew, because I was at a point. I was just at a point. And it's like I had a blowout on Lee Boulevard. And from that blowout, everything just turned around. Like, boom, boom, place, furniture, provision, under the blue moon. I was watching out of that a couple of weeks ago. The same Blue Note y'all see every day, all over these internets. Not because she's a fraud, because she's just a real woman who's been out here telling y'all exactly what she's been telling y'all. Life, child, she gets it. She goes through it. She's living it. She's pushing through it, just like the rest of y'all. Some days real good, some days real hood. I don't know. I feel like it. Ain't gonna be cute all the time. Y'all know I ain't even a makeup girl. I don't be stunning. I don't even own edge control, girl. I'm getting in trouble by all the females. I don't be caring. Like, I genuinely listen, man. If you know anything about my father, I mean, listen, man. That's one educated, interesting, intricate individual, and my mother. Like, I don't be caring. I don't be caring. I be chilling. I stay chilling. Like, listen, man, it's cool. That's how I live my life. It's cool. I ain't got time. Man, listen, I don't like chest pains, and I'm getting older. It don't feel cute. I ain't out here to be lying to nobody. I don't have time to be trying to, listen, man. No. Y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get over here. Hate to break it to y'all. I've been lying to y'all all this time. I mean that with all sincerity, but y'all know why. Y'all get it, I hope. If you don't, figure it out. Shit, this has been hard. It's been hard. Because I'm the me that everybody want me. I'm the person that I gotta be the Blue Note. While trying to literally, man, shit. I don't know how many times I've been on that mic trying to, don't you get talking to myself in my head. If you start crying up here, I swear to God. Y'all just associate. They go emotional. Don't even know. Tired as I don't know. I'm trying to push. I'm up there praying like, God, you know good and well I ain't got no voice right now. You want me to sing? I'm headlining? They talked about me? There's people expecting me? Wait, there's a standard. I gotta meet it today. Today, God, you know I ain't slept but maybe an hour and a half. Oh. Huh? My legs I'm getting Charlie horses, Lord. I ain't got nothing but 4 and 5 inch heels. Huh? Yeah, you. Why not you? Why not you? Somebody else going through it. Somebody else going through way worse than that. Somebody give anything to be in your position. Stop complaining, girl. You all right? You know how to use your resources. Figure your shit out. I done got you this far. Yeah, you ain't starved today, did you? Car broke down. You still made it to work, right? Let me see what you gonna do. That's what I think he was thinking. I don't know. I can't talk for him, but that's how it feels. Especially because now I'm in the hindsight stage. Now I'm in the replaying stuff through my mind stage. Oh, it's all real. People go through that, even like prison, how people go through. I ain't never been to prison, so let me, but, prison, clarify. People go through stuff mentally. You have to psych yourself out when you're going through shit like that. No, sis, you all right? You good? Shit, if you was at the party and so I'm complaining because God, I had to go in there and be all cute and pretty and have all the people telling me how nice I look and how good I sound, and they don't even know I'm homeless. Or girl, you just went there and had all these people screaming your name. You don't even look like what you going through. If you don't shut your ass up, buckle up, wipe your nose, straighten the hell up, and it's for a reason. He'll show you. You ain't dumb. You ain't slow. Yeah, this me talking to me for real. Y'all be thinking I be just saying stuff. I be dead ass. I have real conversations with me. Girl, get over it. You slept in the car. You could have been on the pavement. You've been eating fast food all week. You could have had no food. To be clear, stomach been jacked up. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I ain't the sloppiest eater like that. I ain't the healthiest eater, but I ain't the sloppiest eater like that. Stomach been jacked. Can we have a real conversation? Not to mention you staying in other people's house. Even if they the sweetest people, there's still a way you feel when you got to stay in somebody's house. Then I'm a grown ass female in the living room on Front Street. It don't matter who's coming in the house. It's not like I can hide. Then I'm not really a outward woman like that, just on my norm. I'm just not the be out there with everybody looking at me. Like, I'm not like that. You might get some legs some days you might get a little quick. Like, some days it might look, but that's when I'm grown and on my grown and sexy side. I'm not a just general, I'm not outward like that with myself. But this is my situation. I'm not in a position to, this goes for anybody. I'm talking about me to put the face on it. This is happening to whoever's going through this. You think people really want to be in a situation where they're having to feel like, hell, if I got to go to the bathroom, and I mean go to the bathroom, which we all do with our human asses, I got to be in there and worry about, am I taking too long? It's all kind of stuff that go through your mind when you on somebody else's time, on somebody else's dime. Like, you don't move the same way. If you have any level of respect about you and consideration, you don't. Even when you have people being like, man, you all right? It's still that underlying feeling like, And I'm a public figure here in this town where there's only so many places I can go to tell people that this is going on without it becoming a thing. People be going through shit, y'all. I'm happy to be able to tell y'all that I'm no longer in that store. Funny, I brought a washcloth in here because I thought I was going to be crying so much that I might not even need tissues because it was just going to be a waste. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect of this. I genuinely didn't. Like, I knew I was going to tell y'all that, but I don't know, I've prayed about it. I gave this conversation to God. Something said I needed to share this with all of y'all. And I don't know, maybe, bulk of it is testimony for me, but maybe in a way it's like a therapy for me too. You know what I mean? Because I've been holding on to it for so long. And then sometimes I guess you will find yourself subconsciously like getting aggravated with people because in your mind it's like, don't you know what I've been going, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta remind yourself like, no, they don't know what you're going through. So, you know, if they do expect a certain thing out of you, is they don't know. You're asking them to give you grace, and yeah, you should be able to just say to people, you know, give me grace, and they just understand that. Like, okay, I don't know why they need it, but give them the grace. But we still all human, man. You know what I mean? So if y'all see your girl out here a little extra tired, you know, if y'all been wondering, you know, why she say she capable, but some days she sound like this, or she seem like this, or she, you know, shit. All right? I mean, it been rough. Okay, now you know. Now, can we apply that mindset to when we don't know? And just give people grace. Just pray for people. Just not play with people. Can we just apply that? Because it's always likely that one day out of nowhere, you'll have somebody you would have never thought come on and just, not because I'm special, you know, I don't mean to be talking about myself like I'm some superhuman. I'm just saying, let's just be realistic. Like, I'm Blue Note. I'm the only Blue Note there is. I can't not be Blue Note. I'm Blue Note. And for all of the people who've been following Blue Note and looking to Blue Note for a certain thing, a lot of y'all are completely shocked here tonight. And I get it. I would be too. I would be too. But, you know, God got me telling y'all for a reason. Looking like this, the hot man, I was already crying. I was already happy. My whole day been heavy because I knew in my spirit I was going to divulge this information. I didn't really know how. I didn't know how I didn't know how much I was going to get to crying on here because I'm not finna hide even from myself the fact that this was hard. This shit was hard. Even for where it wasn't as hard as it could have been, like, respectfully. But damn it, like, I'm giving myself grace. This was hard. It was hard. It was I think harder because I know I haven't, you know what I mean? Like I've created this brand and people have an expectation. And even for that, I'll use this as an opportunity to speak to that. Like, I've gained such an understanding for artists on a larger scale since, you know, I've become Blue Note, and especially since I've become more of a, you know, more people know me and recognize me thing. I get where people, and I'm just on this scale right now. I ain't even got to my, like, I get where artists take on that thing where it's kind of like, you know, you don't want to disappoint people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, especially if you're someone that people are coming to. Like, it ain't like I'm just out here on some, like, oh, y'all mad because I ain't get y'all another, you know, just drop another song or just put another you know, anthem out. As like, no, it's people say I inspire them. Like, people of all races, people of all, like, I've had various people tell me that I'm their go-to to get through their day, though. Like, not, you know, go to when they just feel like partying. Like, to get through their day. And then here I come and I can't hardly make it through my day. What if I say that and that's the day they were looking for, and now all of a sudden my fucked up day done became their, like, because they didn't even, I don't know. Maybe again, I'm learning. Maybe I got to stop taking responsibility for so many things in this life. But it's been rough. But God showed out, y'all. He showed out. And I'm so grateful. So y'all can look forward to, by His grace, me doing, you know, more interactive things being able to be present with y'all more. If you even probably didn't even click in the back of your mind that I wasn't doing things where I used to be so open in my house and things of that nature. And, it just, people, even with that, like, people just go about, we're living in a different time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people don't even realize they're not catching on to things like that until, God forbid, something big happens, you know what I mean? Or even like this, you know what I mean? Where, for the Blue Note movement, I would assume this is big. You know what I mean? I would assume for the Blue Note movement and the followers of the Blue Note movement and the supporters of the Blue Note movement, nobody expected to get up this Monday and have Blue Note on live telling everybody how she been homeless for the past year. In front of them. Same Blue Note that was at the restaurant yesterday, smiling with everybody and organizing and yeah. So I'm in my process, trying to get over my traumas, if you will. And some days, it's just a little harder than others, because it's like you just replay a lot of stuff through your mind. And then I start doing my comparatives. That's my go-to always. Somebody got it worse. Somebody got it worse. It could be this. It could be that. I was homeless for 11 months. I thank God for the people who were aware and did what they can to help me. I thank God for the people who were aware and honored my wishes and respected and didn't divulge my business to people. I thank God for the people who helped me and they genuinely meant it. They didn't have any ulterior motives or circle back and kind of taint what, I thank God for the angels that God sent to my life. And the only reason I'm not speaking people's names is for various reasons. But some people helped me. They did. They helped me. And on a bigger scale, beyond the aspect of people that were aware of my situation, I want y'all to know that y'all have helped me. Y'all have helped me because I believe in Blue Note. I believe in the Blue Note movement. But I ain't gonna lie, like I was really starting to think like maybe God don't want me doing this no more. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I need, be responsible and sit this to the side so I could just focus on Melinda being able to live correctly. You know what I mean? Just the standard living normalcy. And y'all's continuous like I come off sometimes. I ain't conceited. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure of myself now. I'm confident. But y'all like pouring into me and reminding me of who I am. When I say to y'all that means a lot to me, like y'all don't know how many days y'all done said stuff to me and I was broken. Like broken. Like man, shit. Who broken, like heartbroken, soul broken, spirit broken, just I just don't believe in killing myself. So can't do that. I'm just dealing. Like I'm just and y'all, messages, hugs, seeing me out and telling me just random, hey, I was thinking about you today. Even that, like, I'm the go-to for a lot of people, man. Just for people to just genuinely mean, I was just thinking about you. I just want you to know I just care about you. I just want you to know I see you. And mean it. Like, mean it, for real. I ain't no person you could just throw words at. I don't know if y'all ain't figured that out yet. I'm a words person. Y'all, you barking up the wrong tree. Mean it? Some of y'all done hug me at random gatherings not knowing when you hug me, man. You child. Especially a lot of you elders. I've been a little girl that cleaved to my elders, man. And listen, man, I'm a real life motherless child. I am the matriarch in my family, in my unit. And my go-tos are far away from me in distance, physical distance. I mean it when I say y'all fuel me. Because there'd be plenty of days, I'm telling you, this same me getting on live and coming on here and throwing y'all whole day, a whole curveball was about to happen several times. I'm talking about finger, and it was going to get, oh Lord, sometimes I was looking a rough mess. I had to been crying so many damn hours before I was about to press that button. But I thank God because he didn't let me give up. He did not let me give up. And I know it was him because I was rationalizing it. My fleshly brain was rationalizing, bump this. Girl, make it make sense. He did not let me give up though. He sent the right people. He sent the right help. He sent and listen that he'll come on time. Y'all, he showed out. I ain't got to give y'all specifics. Please know when I tell you, God showed out. A couple of weeks ago, I was washing out of this. My fine ass. Oh, she gonna stay clean. Don't get it twisted. Somehow, some way, baby. She gonna stay clean. But Lord, my shower feel good, Jesus. I cried a river in here this last slowdown, man. I woke up in my own bed. That's the first slowdown that I went to after sleeping all night comfortably, getting up, being able to go to my closet. Like, I didn't even have to go to the closet. I had my stuff laid out the morning before. Listen, man. The praise party I had in here that morning, because you take a lot of things for granted, man. You take a lot for granted in this life. We all do, whether we realize it or not. And even for those of us who are working hard on not doing it, we still human, we still fleshly, we still do it. I thank God. Y'all thank God. If y'all love me, man, I ain't trying to put no beliefs on you now, but I'm just saying, man, if y'all love me, if y'all care about me, man, y'all make sure y'all thank God that he was taking care of your girl. Because y'all ain't even know I was out here like this. And he had me. He had me, y'all. He had me safe in his arms the whole time. The whole time. Even on the hard days. God had me. Blue Note. Just like this. Right in front of y'all. Apply it. Apply whatever this moved in you, this sparked in you. Apply it, please. Because there's somebody else out there just like me. They just not live telling y'all. There's somebody else out there with their own in the muck right now. Don't nobody know it, and they feeling real lonely, and they feeling real scared. Man, my stomach been turning all day. I feel so free right now. I feel so free. I feel so free right now. I feel so free because I made it. I didn't think I was going to make it. And I made it. I made it. Like, I made it. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? We get online daily and see updates and stories and people's whole lives done damn changed. Y'all could have had that about me any day. Any day. In the last, man, shit. Y'all think it's a game. Think it's a game. And it's still gonna be cute. Still gonna stay doing what the fuck I be doing. Just like I've been doing. Most definitely will. He ain't did nothing but further solidify to me who he is in my life. For where I must have been done bumped my damn head before and forgot. God? Child. A couple weeks ago. Just a couple weeks ago. I had a blowout. A tire blowout. And all of a sudden, I just had angels coming from every direction. After I stood on Lee Boulevard and screamed to that man. I screamed. Baby, I screamed out there that day. Y'all seen pictures of me. I was looking nice that day. Beautiful, beautiful tangerine pantsuit. Broke down. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, on Lee Boulevard, in broad daylight at high noon, my beautiful black self in nothing but a beautiful long tangerine flowing in the wind pantsuit, thinking he had done gave up on me. All my stuff out in the middle of the road. There ain't wasn't nowhere else to go when my tire blew out. They wouldn't let me over. I'm literally in the middle of the road, broad daylight, on a Sunday. With everything that I own that I could fit in my little baby car in the middle of the road. While I gotta say out loud to a stranger, I live out my car. Like it was like a start of like a domino effect of just like I had to surrender and say it. I was cute, sis. I was cute. And y'all, child, there's some people been sent in my life that have said, listen, I'll get into their business with y'all soon enough. Maybe. Because y'all know how I feel about people's business. But you can't say shit to me about them. I know that. There's some people on this live right now. You can't say nothing to me about them. I'm talking about some going back years. Long before this Blue Note stuff, baby. It's some prayers been spoken over my life. Even that, God gave me an opportunity to be able to circle back and show some of the people who prayed for me 20 years ago. It wasn't in vain. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in vain. The prayers y'all spoke over my life 6 months ago weren't in vain, and I needed them, and y'all didn't even know. I needed them. Everybody is going to know it was God when it comes to Blue Note. With my crazy self, with my cussing self, with my ignorant self, with my loud self, with my all that self. Baby, He made me. Everybody gonna know it's God. I was homeless right in front of y'all. Singing. Trudging. Pushing. Surviving. That's why I keep promoting it. That's why I keep talking about it. Every day. Every day. I gotta remind myself. Every day. No, we healing over here. We healing over here. We healing. We ugly crying. We falling out. We laying it bare. We calling his name. We listen, baby. I can't make it cute for y'all. It's gonna be cute some days because she cute. I mean, you know. But I can't make it cute for you now. I can't help but be cute now. That's just God. God, he did what he did. But I'm not finna make it cute for y'all. I gotta get forced to wear makeup. I'm seriously about what you see is what you get over here. And the reality is, y'all girl, y'all dog, y'all homie, with her strong self, with her powerful self, man, shit, huh? Homeless. Struggling. Pushing through. Again, work every day. Pay bills, did what she had to do, but you know, housing crisis ain't got no name, no face. Southwest Florida bullshit ain't got no name, no face. Hurricane Ian damn sure enough ain't had no name, no face. That just upped the ante. This started in June. That came in September and just, oh, you thought it was already kind of, you wasn't going to be able to do it through that? Oh, well, let me show you this. And that on a much larger scale, we all know here in Southwest, that rearranged a lot of our thoughts just about life, period. Then before I know it, it's like I say, you can't just go get a hotel room now. Things ran, they too busy. They're still trying to make sure all the workers and everything. Plus the displaced people, like it was just. So where you were already in a line, you just got thrown into a. Then again, here I go. I'm okay. Well, I could focus on what's not here, or I could focus on what I do have. I'm gonna focus on what I do have. And thankfully, by the grace of God, every time my flesh allowed myself to get to a point where I felt like it had either gotten too much to bear, or I wasn't going to be able to push anymore, or I wasn't going to be able, every time I'd get to that brink, and I do mean every time, like I noticed, y'all, I was there, I saw it, like every time I got to the brink, y'all, God is real. God is real. God is real. I don't know who needed to hear this. God is real. Stay committed. Stay faithful. Don't give up. Don't just praise him when it's good. It can't just be when it's good. That ain't how that work. That's not how that work. He knows. So you ain't fooling him. You might fool some people. You ain't fooling him. And even when I cried out that day on Lee Boulevard, I didn't rebuke God. I just asked him straight up, because that's like, bro, if it's done, please just like I ain't want to keep feeling like I was crossing the line, coming to him, asking the same thing. When I think back on it, I surrendered that day. And as soon as I surrendered, I'm now sitting here in my office, in my place, talking to y'all. And when I hang up these lives, I'm home. Thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for believing in me. No matter what y'all know about me, like thank y'all for supporting me and like really rocking with me and keeping it real with me and respecting that. You know what I mean? Like I am who I say I am. You know what I mean? I thank y'all for receiving the Blue Note movement. You know what I'm saying? Sis, I thank you so much. Stacy. So much. You know, people probably look from the outside looking in and just think that's a business conversation. Thank you, or you know what thank you. Thank you for speaking life into me. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for holding my hand and making me get still and praying for and with me, Stacey Lee Williams. All of you, just make sure that y'all, you know what I mean, do your best to stop taking stuff for granted. You know what I mean? Time, life, relationships, all of that. Um, People be going through it out here. People you care about, people you love. Marissa, thank you. Sis, thank you. Quana, thank you. Quana. Whoo, child, thank you. That little girl. There's some people on here you can't say nothing to me about, y'all. Cheryl Glover. Thank you. Rose. Thank you. George Torres. People be going through it, y'all. I ain't gonna stay on here all night. I honestly didn't have no format for this thing. I didn't know where it was going. I needed to get that off of me. And I don't know what it was for, but yeah, I feel way lighter, sis. Like I legitimately feel like somebody just came and gave me a massage, low-key. I know my body is I'm very in tune with my body, and even that, like like I feel my body trying to get rid of at that point. Just to reiterate why my brain is a little more present now. I didn't do this for sympathy, y'all. I didn't do this, you know. This wasn't a sympathy thing at all. Make sure you keep ignorant people in your life so they can bring you back to reality when you stupid state. Ma'am, I'm having a moment. Oh gosh, she ignorant. I promise though, I didn't do this for sympathy. I don't want y'all feeling bad for me. This ain't it's none of that. I just pray whoever comes across this, whether it was in real time or later, because again, I'm keeping it up here, that it just at least, makes you kind of take a pause and think about, how fragile life is and how people are out here trying to push to do their best. You know what I mean? You never know when somebody's on the brink. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be somebody that's lazy. It doesn't have to be somebody that's, people work every day, hardworking people, good-hearted people. Thank you, sis. Thank you all, too. I've seen some of the comments, but honestly, I mentally went into this knowing if I stared at the screen, I wouldn't remain, my brain goes too many different ways. And I wanted to try as hard as possible to remain in line with spirit because honestly, I just felt led to do this. And I'd been going back and forth about doing it for a couple weeks, and then the other day, it was like out of nowhere, my spirit made me do the flyer, and I knew then that was God's way of okay, because once I posted, that's I'm not one of them now I'm trying to circle back oh hey y'all, I know I said no, once I say I'm gonna do it, then it's I gotta do it. So, and I feel much lighter. I feel very relieved. I gotta go back through these comments. I love you guys. I genuinely do. My support system has been so beautiful. It's crazy because I haven't really been doing this fully 3 years. I had to think about that the other day. That's wild. But I say it all the time because I believe it. The Blue Note movement is just getting started, y'all. It's tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? And now obviously that I've told this, y'all are aware of the fact I haven't been stable for the past year. So it's been harder for me to make concrete decisions where, my normal self would do certain things or move in certain ways. And keeping in mind all of what you've seen me doing, that's been me eking out being able to do those things, not me just fully, capable. Everything's working right. Everything's running right. Everything, you know what I'm saying? That's just, and even that, I don't say that as a woe is me. You know what I mean? My car on the brink. Listen, child. Maybe I can come out. I will walk to work if I got to. I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I can't let that stress. But I do get that. I've created a brand and I've created I've let people see me in a certain light, and I've built a certain reputation for myself, and people look at certain things and I can see where people would well, it would make sense that she would be doing this and not understand why I'm not. So, like I say, I hope this, if you have to Bobby Boucher me, you know what I mean? Use me in reference for somebody else if you need to. Just to be kinder or be more considerate or just at least be cognizant of the fact that even if you don't know what's going on with somebody, just remember you don't know what's going on with somebody. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to know the specifics, but just know that's possible that people are going through shit. You know what I mean? And I don't mean them, it's especially the hurricane shit. Isaiah's on here. I know he lost up. Plenty of people that went through stuff. I don't mean in any way, shape, or form to try to make this about. This is not about me. I'm alive by the grace of God. I'm sitting here talking to y'all by the grace of God under my own roof. By the grace of God, when I hang up this live, I'm going to get in my own bed. By the grace of God, I'm still okay. I didn't lose my mind. I'm here testifying. I'm here sharing my testimony. I'm okay. Somebody might not be, though. You know what I'm saying? And for a little while, I wasn't. I was the somebody for a little while that wasn't okay. And y'all didn't know. But you still saw me in a certain light. You still respected me. You still protected me in some respects. Still looked out for me. Still showed up for me. Still prayed for me. Still rooted for me. And that's without you knowing what I was going through. Apply that to somebody else. Apply it to yourselves. We all deserve grace. This last 365 was rough. And I'm including this last month that I've been in here. Because like I said, I still got to tell myself, girl, go home. For real. I laugh about it more now than I cry about it. But if I let myself think about it, yes, it saddens me. It saddens me. But that's over. I made it. So glad I made it. So glad I made it. I made it through. I made it through. Oh, so glad I made it. So glad I made it. I made it through. I made it through. So when y'all see me, with all due respect, let me reference this brother. But he just said this, and I didn't think about it when I first went to say it, but as I said it, I heard him saying it. Respectfully, DC Young Fly. Rest in peace to Miss Jackie O, but just said something in line with that at her service this weekend. You know, when y'all see me laughing and pushing through, still, kicking it, just know that's God. Blue Note ain't that kind, and I'm kind. Y'all really think I was carrying me like that through all of that? And still smiling in y'all face and being the light and the joy that everybody was a trip. Y'all think that was just me? All these months. Tired as I was. Stressed as I was. I don't have no big car. I'm a tall woman. I'm good, sis. I'm good. And I appreciate that, but that's the beauty of this. I'm actually good. I'm good. I'm going to let my tears flow. I'm going to let them flow because I made it. And honestly, even before I made it, before I had the confirmed place, I was still praising God. Even through it, because He had me. He had me. I just, I'd have some moments, and then it'd kick back in, and I'd remind myself, He got me. It could be worse. I never went fully hungry. I never slept on no concrete. So, Thank you guys so much. Not just for tonight. For those of you who have been on here that I haven't been able to catch comments and prayers and love and support, thank you. I haven't seen all of it, admittedly. Just because I just couldn't do that. I couldn't, be trying to keep up. I just wanted to release and prayerfully reach somebody. I don't know. I'm a words person. When I run out of words, I didn't run out of words. I'm just trying to process. So thank you for y'all sending stars. I don't even notice. Wow. This was a lot, y'all. This was one heck of a real conversation. I'm gonna wake up later like, oh my God, yo, what did I go on live and say? Oh, Jesus. I thank God. I give all the glory to God. I'm sitting in my office, y'all. Y'all see my Blou Note candle holders? I'm sitting in my office, y'all. Filled with some of my treasures, actually, from a bunch of... I can't have to do one at a time. I have both up here. IG and Facebook. I've literally never done a double live. I have a bunch of different artists and people's work in here, and it'll be more in here. I still got to get some of my stuff. A lot of my stuff got damaged in the storage. A lot. But even that, like, God worked out, because I ended up getting furniture donated to me, and I didn't even realize I was going to need it. And look at God, He took care of that in advance, because I was waiting to get my storage. And I was just able to get into it, and a lot of my stuff was damaged. And He had already taken care of it. So I'm going to cry some more tears, you know what I mean? But they're cleansing, they're healing, they're freeing, and like I say, I pray that I know this had to be a God move moment, because honestly, I don't even remember the majority of what I said here tonight, with the exception of the facts. Like, I know I told y'all I was homeless. I know, like, but honest to God, I'll have to watch this back. And that's all right with me, because it wasn't meant to, I'm not worried about the vanity of it. I'm not worried about the sanity of it, even. Like, I prayed, and God told me to do this. And like I say, on a personal note, I just felt like I owed it to y'all to, keep it real and raw and rooted in love, like I told y'all. Y'all, I got this antique desk. I'm gonna paint it yellow. I'm so excited about it. It's beautiful. God is good. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Somehow, in the midst of all of this, I'm now throwing a show. Isn't that amazing? Under the blue moon. And it's going to be my love letter to all of you. And it's going to be very raw and very intimate and just amazing. Stacy made me ride over to the stage when we first started talking about it to show me. Which is so wild, because it is exactly what I envisioned. Again, God up ahead of you and don't know He's already got it taken care of for you. And she told me to get on the stage and sing. And I just started singing the lyrics to Butterflies, I should say.
And no lie, y'all, as soon as I sang the last lyric, a butterflies flew in between Stacy and I. Like, and it's like we both got quiet at the same time. And she's like, did you just see what I saw? That's how I feel right now. Like a butterfly. I'll see y'all under the blue moon, I hope. For those of you who are not in the area, I understand that you won't be able to be there. I mean, you can if you want to come in the area, but you know, on the overall, you guys look forward to seeing much more of Blue Note. This is a brand, it's a movement, and I have a lot more in store for y'all. Just as sure as the Most High allows me to wake up and keep going, I'm gonna keep going. I pray that this was able to Blue Fly, I love that. I pray this would look. This is for my 43rd birthday, Kristen and Tiffany, my sisters from another mister, gave that to me. And look, Kim talking about she hopes I like it. Under the Blue Moon, painted by Kimberly Roll Williams in dedication to Under the Blue Moon. She is also one of our sponsors. She actually painted this in honor of the event, and she said this was her rendition of Blue Note, and this is the Blue Moon. This is amazing. This is such a beautiful honor. It makes my heart so happy, y'all, and it's in my office. Oh, God is so good, y'all. Oh, God is so good, you guys. Can you feel it? Do you feel it? Come on, y'all. God. Stacy, my vision board is in pen, so you can't see. But look, everything's in here. Under the Blue Moon vision board. My sis said, show me. Show me that's what you want to do and see what we do. And she came through. Shouts out to those of you who come through for Blue, yo. It means more to me than I can possibly express to y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for hearing me, for receiving me. This is just a part of the story. This is on one of the pages. And we're going to keep turning pages prayerfully and like my brother George Torres says, creating greatness through excellence. Shouts out to Blended Cultures. Yeah. Be encouraged. Thank you, Miss Joan. I see you, Lex. It's so many people. Carmen's in here. I seen so many people in here. Y'all, just thank y'all. Thank y'all for being present with me. Thank you, Kim. Both Kims. I saw y'all. Yes, the pages are just. It's the blank canvas portion of the story, y'all, and I'm excited to see what happens. Speaking of blank canvases, oh, y'all know I'm gonna get me a shameless plug in. Hello, Jesus, y'all. Harlem Nights theme party, y'all, is gonna be at Southern Charm Bistro. King Leo Promotions is throwing this. Net is gonna be the painter or the artist. Y'all, make sure y'all come out to the Harlem Nights event. Tickets are on sale. Listen. September, Art Timber is going to be lit. Like, y'all know, listen, if y'all thought I just came on here to cry, y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me messed up, okay? Art Timber is lit, okay? Y'all stay tuned. If you're not linked up with Stacey Lee Williams, make sure you're following her. That is the Lioness herself, the queen of King Leo Promotions. Y'all, Harlem Nights, trying to tell you, is going to be lit. I'm so excited. Not to mention Southern Charm Bistro, which they are also going to be the Chef's Kiss, our chefs that are going to be at the Under the Blue Moon event, excuse me. So I'm kind of code switching on promoting, but my brain is still, so I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to be as quick with it as possible. But y'all give me some grace. Y'all were here with me. Y'all know how deep this goes. Just give her a second, okay? But yes, Harlem Nights. So y'all, listen. Fort Myers is lit. DJ Red Dog, hello. Who is also gonna be the DJ at the Under the Blue Moon event, which Luna Mooney, my sis, is going to be the opener. And my brother David Fairman Johnson will be the host. You guys, listen. Y'all, Ariel is on here. Support Ariel. She is an amazing cook. I posted about her food the other day. She made me a seafood boil. Ariel, if you can, plug your business name in A Taste of Indie so they can see the link in the comments. Y'all see how quick Blue Note, we right back to Blue Note. What we not going to do is play with our time. Put A Taste of Indie in there because y'all, the food was like, stop playing with her, okay? So my girl sells food. She is looking for people who are looking for meals. She also does hair. Ariel, well, I'm talking to, wait, let me clarify, which, is that Facebook? Jesus, y'all, this is how much I don't, that's Facebook, so sorry, IG, I'm talking to Facebook right now. Not that you can't find her on IG, she's also on IG, but I'm telling her to plug her link in the comments on Facebook. So, even this, I'm about to start getting better with this. Now that the blue stew is in effect, once I get my baby a little more decked out, I'll show y'all the blue stew. You know, because, I mean, the HQ got to get cute before she go to telling all her business. But we here, baby. So, Ariel, I hope you're still in here. You see Kim is commenting saying she needs a braider. Don't miss this opportunity to link up. Please link in with each other. Y'all know what the Blue Note movement is all about. We don't play no games over here. Cross promotion, support, show each other love, have a real conversation sometimes, get into the meat of some things. But yes, let's all support each other. And dare I say, especially the minorities of us, can we get into it? Roar, okay? Lions don't bark, they roar. All right? So, yeah. This has been beautiful. I feel like I just lost like 25 pounds or something. And look at God, because, baby, this was heavy. But it was necessary, and I feel blessed. Honestly, genuinely, thank you for all of you. Like I say, for those of you who I was able to see comments as I was doing this, it was definitely helping me go along. We just had a real ass moment, y'all. Ain't no other way to get around it. So, but look at God. When you go to bed tonight, when you say your prayers this evening, please, all BS aside, and I don't mean to associate BS with prayer, but he knows his daughter. Please thank God if you love me in any way for keeping your girl all this time, y'all. That's all. Just thank him. Because I thank him for y'all. I really do. Yeah. Brighter days. Brighter days. I love it. 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 God is so good. God is so good. His grace is sufficient. His grace is sufficient, y'all. His mercies are available to us every single day. If you woke up, you are still on assignment. He has not given up on you. He is not through with you. Like, it might seem rough. It might seem like it's never but baby, you still here? You still breathing? Come on, somebody. That's opportunity. That's proof positive. He ain't done. When God done, he done. He's not done. So what do I look like giving up? And he ain't done with me. I'm going to tap out early? Nah, son. And I don't mean just tap out like, the ultimate tap. No, I'm saying I'm going to tap out. Nah. I might... I might tap, good a little bit, but tap out? No, ma'am. No, sir. Who? And he's still giving me no. And people are literally not getting the opportunity anymore. No, I got to put this thing in perspective. I was homeless for 11 months. I'm glad I can say it so much lighter now. It hurt like hell to say before, but it's getting easier. It's a fact. It happened. I learned a lot. I experienced a lot. I was made privy to a lot. And something in that process was necessary. Some of it I'm kind of figuring out now. I'm sure, more of it will be revealed, as life goes on. To be honest, who knows? I might not even be here when it's revealed. It could be in the documentary that's being shown, in schools about, that lady Blue Note years later, and because they're telling my story, and then I don't know. I don't know. But he brought me to it, and he brought me through it. Ooh, child. I ain't gonna keep crying on here tonight. He brought me through that. So, glory. Glory. Glory, 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 glory be to God. That's all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Feel free to share this. I'm not in this is not I have no governing switch over what happened here. So, it's my truth. It's what happened, and maybe it's interesting to some, maybe not to. I don't know. I don't know. But I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm gonna ramble at this point. Because I don't know how to wrap up what God is doing, because I ain't God. Thank you, sis. I'm glad to know that, because honestly, I do feel today's been heavy, because I've just been prepping myself for not knowing what, and prepping myself to allow myself to be vulnerable and transparent as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and lay across my phone. I don't even know what time it is, y'all. I don't even know how long I've been on here, y'all. I'm scared to touch my phone and mess up the live, because I do want to save this. God bless all of you. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna get an emotional cry. I don't want to keep crying on here, but like a good emotional cry. But thank you. Don't forget to say your prayers tonight. Like, hit them now, I lay me down to sleep joints tonight. Come on, he deserve a session tonight. He deserve us to take it to the roots, all right, and put a praise on it this night. If y'all don't have something happened up in here. Something happened up in here today. That I do know. I might not be able to specify all the words I used, but something happened in here today. On both ends, collectively. Facebook, IG, I blended y'all. Y'all sitting side by side. Something happened here today. And I'm just grateful to have been used. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Do not forget to be a blessing, all right? All right, y'all. I'm going to go for real this time, I swear. Okay.